Yeah,
There we go.
I didn't know about that.
There, I thought I'd go for a little different intro there. How'd
He's
you
a
like that one?
low. I feel like I'm on a low or something like that.
Well, the way your team's playing, you probably are, but that's a different
Well,
story. But welcome to week 7 with myself and Craig. We're halfway through now to the playoffs. So, at least
yes.
you're in the playoff picture at the moment. I'm bloody not. But anyway, so we'll start off with the trade news because there've been 3 trades this last week. None
There've
of them
been a few
involving
trades,
yourself.
yeah.
So
let's
there we
see.
go.
So we can see Alan's making a move here. All Raiders trying to get going. I think where's he sitting now? He's sitting at 4-3. You know, tied for the top in the south after the north going to town on them again. And yeah, I mean he's picked up Alvin Kamara for a third rounder.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Like it's a nice pick.
It's making his intentions well and truly known. He's in it to win it this year as Alan, and yeah, well, Graham's kind of, I guess that's him giving up and looking at next year now, and what a good start to do it with a nice third round pick.
I know it's joining the other Graham, so yeah.
There are some dream teams being built.
Well, some better than others, but yeah. So here's another one. Alan again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll love this trade on Graham's side, to be honest with you, because I mean, Safe Flowers is just going to get better and better as the season goes on, I think.
Yes, actually, yeah. I was almost tempted to go after the Flowers off him, to be honest, but
I mean,
I went a different way. So
Puka's doing what he's doing, you know, and I'm sure he'll continue to do well. But you know, I think that the upside is the upside is more on Safe Flowers' side, you know, and Graham's picked up a nice wee 5th round pick for it, you know. So yeah, I mean, I think Graham's done well there. I mean, I think Alan's done well as well. He's picked up Puka and he's going to do very well. You know, he's clearly shown that he can play with Cooper Cup. So,
well, that's it. Well, Cooper Cup gets a double coverage. He's going to throw to Puka. So.
Well, yeah, that's it. And you know, and it's Stafford that's throwing. He's a good quarterback. He's no daft one. So yeah, I mean, fair trade all round really. But I think Graham's been sneaky at picking up some really good rookie players in these trades that he's doing.
He has been. It's a bit like Grote last year, getting the trades and picking up nice little players to drop off somewhere else.
He's going to be sitting looking quite, you know, going into the consolation playoffs. He's got a good shout at getting that 1st round pick, you know.
Well, at the moment, Alan's sitting at rank number 9, so he's the number 1 seed in the consolation playoff, but I don't think that'll last.
Well, no, there's a long way to go yet, Johnny. We're only halfway, you know, but the playoff scene will go up and down. But one thing's for sure, Graham will be in the and the consolations.
Definitely. And obviously the last one was myself.
So yes.
Taking that one in there, so.
It's one of those ones. I mean, yeah, you've picked up Adam Thielen's been going great guns, but it's Adam Thielen, man, he's 33 years old, Johnny, or 34 years old.
Yeah, but then I've got the number 1 receiver against the number 3 receiver when Jefferson comes back. And yeah, they're going to be behind that much, and he does like to throw to Thielen. So
he does. He loves throwing to Thielen, and Thielen's done great this year. You know, he really has. The two that I was so stinky on at the start, throughout draft season, was Adam Thielen and Swift, and both of them have kind of shown me up a little bit this year. There's no getting away from it, but I do have Thielen in a dynasty, so I hope he keeps going well for you. And yeah, you've only given up a 5th and picked up a 9th. It's 4 rounds, you know. It's not.
I wanted to give up my 5th, but he came back for Eskimo's 5th because obviously that'll be a higher pick.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not daft in that sense.
I never even tried until I accepted the return. I was like,
oh, did you not? Oh, that's hard.
Good. I might have even offered the same. He's just switched the 5th round pick around because it came back, and I was like, "You kid." But yeah, good luck. Never mind. Eskimo brothers may completely stink. He'll end up with the 7th pick anyway. So,
well, that's it. You never know.
Because that's what buggered me last year, getting the early picks, and I got the wrong early picks. But yeah, they are actually, yes, they are indeed. It was a good one, but we'll go on to the first game then. We'll save your one for the last of these ones, just for the pleasure of it. So we'll go.
Well, it was
sadness.
It was another one of those weeks, wasn't it? So the North went to town again, and Factory of Sadness 91-52, and Kirkwall Raiders just no turned up for Alan this week, you know. So both now on 4-3. I mean, there's a lot of 4-3 teams, isn't there?
Yes, I think.
But big win for Sean. You know, he's in it now. He's got Henry through his bye week. He's got Chase through his bye week. He's got Strad Johnson coming back off IR, or coming back from the concussion. So it's looking good for Sean.
It's looking very tasty, actually. And he'll be wanting the trophy number 4. So.
Well, he's certainly. I mean, he's in with a shout, but I do think there are better dream teams kicking about than what he's got there. You know, I think he's relying a lot on the younger generation, shall we say? And I mean, he's got every. When you look at what he's got in his bench here, he's got every shout. Actually, look, he's got Chase and Henry coming back, like we're saying. Do you think Henry's going to get a move?
Well, they reckon he might be going to Tampa, maybe, or Baltimore. Tampa or Baltimore, the two places. So
yeah, I heard Baltimore, but I mean, if
but they've got the number 1 running back of Lamar, so they'll not need a running back. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable going to the Ravens. I have to say, I think Tampa would be a much better place for him to get the points and stuff. But
yeah, because obviously he's a bell cow, and you've got White catching the ball at the backfield. You've got 70 yards receiving on Thursday night. So
yeah, he did. Yeah,
he was the top receiver. But,
if he goes to Baltimore, I'd be a wee bit more worried. But yeah, I mean, if Henry gets his move, he's going to keep churning, you know. And if he stays at Tennessee, then you've got, you know, they're kind of throwing it in a bit now, you know. So
oh yeah, definitely. But then look at Allen; he got 51 points. Obviously, he had a couple of players not show up, in the Lions -0.2.
Yeah,
but it's CD Lamb on a bye, Breece Hall on a bye, Tank Dell on a bye, the Jets defense on a bye. So they'll not be back in against the Giants this week.
Yeah.
Definitely on IR, and he's got 2 good running backs on IR as well. They'll be back soon enough.
Yeah, I hope Williams is.
Yeah, me too in other leagues. But yeah, he's still sitting good. Again,
he's sitting great. He's sitting great. He could have done with. Did he pick up a running back in those trades? Sorry, I can't remember now.
But no, I think he only picked up.
He picked up.
Oh, he got Kamara. Oh,
so he did. Yeah, so that's massive for him because he needs a running back, you know. I mean, Hall's going to. I think Hall's just going to bulldoze everything. Yeah, there you go.
Up Kamara. So obviously he picked him up after and couldn't play him. I think because he had Ingram.
So I mean, that Kamara is a wonderful move, and it could be the piece that makes him, you know, properly in this thing. You know, see when Williams comes back and he's plugging in Kamara, Hall, and Williams.
That's a scary threesome, that one. Like, so.
You know, 3 good running backs, and then he's going to be having Puka in there.
With Jay Flowers, probably, and Darren Waller.
CD Lamb, you know.
He's got a quarterback who'll get him points. Yeah, he's looking good, actually.
He's, you know, so it's going to be a good team for Alan going forward. And sitting at 4-3, he is well in the hunt, and, you know, you would expect that team to make the playoffs now.
Well, in fairness, if he chased me in Tesco's, you'll probably be hiding though after his last performance after Tesco's, as he keeps on telling me.
I mean, there's 10 teams on 4-3, you know, 10 teams on 4-3. It's tight.
Yeah,
tight.
I'm the bloody bottom one, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so obviously never got dog. Yep. You lose, didn't lose. So it was closer for a while, but it stretched off a bit. But
yeah, he stretched away.
Travis Kelsey. Okay, Kelsey will do it.
But that's
a good game.
It was you know, I mean, as you say, Graham was in this for a bit. He was in it for a bit, and then I looked and he was gone. You know, I don't even know quite how it happened, but yeah,
I know it looked pretty close, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, it's over.
See you later. But a big win for Doug again. You know, it's all about getting to anything happens in the playoffs, Johnny. More teams have won this from 8th seed than they have from 1st seed. You know, it's all about getting to the playoffs and then take it from there, and that's just what, you know, 96 points is a good return this week, and Doug's on his way to the play. You know, well, he's making his move to get to those playoffs.
And he'll get Montgomery coming back eventually.
Yeah, he's no far
away.
Now.
Of course, if Henry gets traded, then Spears will be the one running back, and
he'll be dying for Henry to get traded. He really will, because once Henry gets traded, Spears is a proper bell cow, you know, and they're going to give him the chance.
And he's probably faster than Henry knew, so yeah.
And so I mean, Smith and Jigba's finally got going. You know, he's got his touchdown, and remember, he was injured early doors, so it's, you know, that's him just coming to his game now, and it looks like
he's got a good kicker, and he'll be kicking indoors most of the time, so he'll be all right. I think he had a couple of misses this week, but one was from about 50-odd yards, I'm pretty sure. So, well, yeah, he's still a good kicker, and obviously, Graham's got Rice and Puka.
Yeah,
Walker will be better. He's still, he's got a good.
Puka's gone. Puka's gone. Remember, it's Zay Flowers.
Oh, yeah, so Zay Flowers. But even then, that's still.
But even at that, that's what I'm saying. He picked up Rice in those trades. He picked up Dillon in those trades. You know, he has picked up. And, you know, he went and he got Singletary out of agency. He gave away, what's his face? Pierce. He gave away Pierce and picked up Singletary from agency.
Yeah, I noticed that because you picked up Pierce. It was.
No, he traded Pierce. He traded Pierce to Sean, and Singletary's taking over from Pierce there right now. I would rather have Singletary than Pierce at the moment, but so he's done well there too. Graham's win's surely got to come soon. I mean, Williams obviously he'll put Singletary back in. You know, how Akers might do something now.
Yeah, well, they've got to switch on Mattison eventually, because he's not been doing that great. But.
Exactly, and it's Komet's going to have better days than a goose egg, you know. So I mean, his win will come, but yeah, I mean, Doug's looking decent. I wouldn't say he's looking strong, because there's some dream teams being put together, you know. But he's right there. He's right in it.
Well, that's the thing, though. When Kyler Murray comes back, he's going to sit there with 3 quarterbacks. Obviously, he's going to have to drop something when he takes him in his team. But did you play Kyler Murray, who doesn't throw very well but runs very well, or just stick with Goff, who plays really well at home?
Well, I mean, I mean, he'll get rid of Howell. There's no, I mean, he only just picked
up. Howell will be gone, but do you play Murray or Goff?
You play Goff until Murray has a good game, and then you put Murray in, and that's who your quarterback is. I would say, you know, that's. And
then he has a complete stinker after that, and then we're all laughing.
Well, you know, let's all hope.
I'm not a fan of Murray, to be honest. I don't like Murray, to be honest. Even when he was playing, just it's not.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I've got him anywhere, to be honest. So he's good for fantasy, but
that's that, and
I can't draft him.
That's all that matters, you know. It's he's good. He's good in the fantasy, and you know, because he runs as well. He uses his legs, but you know, he's not played for so long now. You could. I wouldn't be very surprised at all if you are absolutely right. And he comes out and he has a stinker, and then he has a good game, and everyone plugs him in, and then he plays shit the rest of the season, a la Watson.
Yeah, a la Watson. Yeah, because he could run 2 years ago.
Oh, he can't even move. He can't even throw the ball now, man.
No, I know. That's
I
do feel sorry for Cleveland. They put all that money, put that effort to getting him, and it's just
I love Seattle rookies comment on him. That was absolutely brilliant. I said,
I had to share that one. Like, that was brilliant. Like,
he's finally learned how to say no. Brilliant.
Just for that call, he should be the defensive rookie of the year.
He should be 100%. I've got him in the big dynasty defender run that we've got as well. So he's plugged in now. He's going to be starter forevermore.
I know, so he's never getting dropped. He's on a bye week. I'm okay, and he's staying in the team.
Yeah, stays in the
come
team.
Up against Watson. But he's played up to it as well, though, so he can be a bit more cocky. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was
I did laugh this morning when I saw that one. Okay, so the next one is Blues Dream Team.
Yep, here he comes. He's on the groove train now. You know, I think what's that 2 in a row he's got? Is that 2 in a row? 3 in a row, maybe.
Oh, 3 in a row. Yeah, they're all 3 in a row. Just you're not.
Oh yeah, well, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. So 4 and 3 for Grote. Great one. Hutz, Eckler, Walker, Diggs, all scoring really well. You know, I mean, he's got Henderson on there. He somehow managed to get Henderson.
I know.
You know, he's Wilson on his bye week.
He didn't drop the Demarcado, so he's still got him on his bench. But whether he plays good the next week, or it could just be every 2 weeks he plays and got to get the right week. But
well, it's and Connor's going to be back soon enough anyway. But it's
I thought so, yeah.
the growth train is choo-chooing along the tracks just nicely now, you know, and it's they're right up my bahookie now, all three of them. So yeah, it was a great win for him. And Chris, you know, we've highlighted Chris's issues over and over, you know, but Jefferson and Richardson on IR is a slap in the face. It really is. So
it's still playing Mr. Mims.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have made any difference there, but obviously he had Pollard in a bye, Collins in a bye.
He did.
So Jay Jones will hopefully be back sooner rather than later.
He's lost Ford though. He's lost Ford for at least a week, is he not?
Yeah, well, yeah, 1 to 2 weeks it said, but still say questionable in the things. But on Monday they reckon to be 1 to 2 weeks you might miss. But
so it's big space is not turning into anything. You know, he's going to need to plug someone in there. Well, you know, to play with Pollard if Ford isn't playing. So you know, is it Reynolds again? You know, 2.5 when Montgomery's out. You know, and I know he might probably be out again. But
well, Blue Toon Patriots have just added Dalvin Cook yesterday after Dalvin Cook was dropped.
Dalvin Cook was on agency.
Yeah, well, for a day.
Oh, Mark. So yeah, I mean, but it's you know, what's Dalvin Cook done?
Well, yeah, because Copenhagen picked up Perrine and dropped Cook on the waiver wire, and then picked up. But even then, still, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Chris has got to try something now. You know, it's he's on the slide now, sitting at 3 and 4. Yeah. If he loses this week, it's kind of a long, you know, 3 and 5, and you're in the losing mentality. You know, you're in a losing run, and it's a long way back from that. But he has the players there that can win games. You know, he's got Watson will have better weeks. You've got to think, you know, Bond's doing fine. Laporta's having good weeks. You know, he's got Pollard coming back, like you say, Collins coming back. He's got Zay Jones come back off injury. Jefferson will be back.
Yeah.
You know, it's not all over for him at 3 and 4, but that you would think that, you know, he really needs to get that win. If not this week, definitely the week after will be.
Well, you got to hope, and even if he loses this week, he's got to be hoping that the Raiders and the boys are back in town lose, so he only says 1 game back.
Well, that's it.
Because if he wins the division, he's guaranteed a spot on the. So you've got to.
It's off to different divisions now as well this week. You know, it's that's us done around north of played south and full. But yeah, Grote's looking strong. Grote's looking great, and Chris is on the other way, but still time.
Well, I think Smith got his 4.9 points in the first quarter. I think. Then after that, it just went to AJ Brown.
Yeah, Smith's
at least he got points this week, so that's always a start. So he's getting a bit more points.
Smith has a problem for him, and he's got too many receivers there on that. That's the one problem I can see for him. You know, he'll plug Wilson in, but Wilson's going to have quiet games as well with Zach Wilson thrown to him.
He will do, yes.
But, you know, he's got so much strength everywhere else.
So we'll go on to the East v West.
We've got put mine up first. Are we jumping mine?
Yours not there. Oh,
yeah,
that's about right past it. Don't know why.
Yes.
I thought you might want to skip it after the.
I'd happily skip it. I'd absolutely happily skip it, but alas, you know. So yeah, well done, Ross. Good one. Good 100 points. You know, over 100 points this week was massive. I've got to say, I was happier with my score. You know, 92 points. It's
your team's been pretty steady throughout. You know what I mean? Ken, 4 to lowest.
Last week wasn't so good, but you know Jacobs has been such a let. Even Love has done me fine, you know, but Jacobs has been such a letdown, and DJ Moore's had his flashes. Ingram's not done me much. You know, the Saints' defense have went down a little bit, but you know it's going along fine.
But Ken, your bench is okay. Obviously, Sutton is guaranteed. So he scored well the last 2 weeks. As soon as you put him in your team, he's going to.
He's going to goose egg it.
You're almost scared to put him in now because you know it's going to happen as soon as you do.
Totally, absolute 100%. You know, so I've got DJ Moore in for this week again. You know, and I know it's not going to be Fields, but someone's got to catch them, and he seems to be the man that gets them. So.
Romeo Dubs, he's 9 points, was not a bad one, but
yeah, I mean he done, and he will do fine. That was touchdown orientated though, you know. You know, I can stick him in at any time. You know, Everett's sitting there that I can plug in for Ingram if I, you know, want to make that decision. And of course, I need Achan coming back off the bench, IR. When he comes back in, I've got options at running back because Jacobs has just let me down so much.
Yeah. Of course, he only missed out by the total score by 0.2 points.
Yeah, so there you know, it's 105 points, 105 points is
with a player not playing, so it's very impressive. Like, so.
And they left Samuel on IR. Yeah, it was a massive week for Ross. Great scoring, you know, and he's got Burrow and he's through his bye now, and he's got the Cowboys D, who have been absolutely solid as a rock scoring wise off their bye week. So,
and I think actually, well, he might have a dilemma because I think Birdie's been said that he can play this week, so he's got to choose between Bird, and he has slithered between the two.
Oh, surely you put Burrow in, man. It's
you thought so, but he is playing against the 49. They're playing against each other or not?
They are playing against each other, yeah. So I mean, it's I guess it's a decision, but no, for me, it's not.
Well, I will say I made the bold decision on the Peasant Ped show by saying that I put the Bengals as lock of the week, so I'd probably put your money in the 49ers with my picks are going.
No, sorry, I'm on the bed. They're my lock. They're my shock of the week.
Yeah, they're my underdog. Underdog of the week was the Bengals.
Yeah, they're my shock of the week for sure. But I think the Bengals are going to beat them this week. But we'll see. You know, that's that's.
Well, like I said, 92.3. You were only 1, 2, 3, 4 teams higher than you out of 6 out of the other teams.
Yeah,
so that's the one every other one. So
the scoring was fine. It's just, but it's that losing feeling. You know, that's 2 weeks in a row now, and it's going backwards. But yeah, Ross is going in the right direction. You know, 4-3 now, and scoring well. He better hope that Henry doesn't go to the Ravens. You know, and Edwards keeps getting those touches. But
yeah, but a lot of that was that one big long catch, because that would have been 8 points for that catch. 80-yard catch, was it, or something like that?
Yeah, that's right. So it was, yeah.
And where the hell was that a run? I'm pretty sure it was a catch.
No, I think it was a catch. I think it was a screen.
Pass,
yeah. So
you'll not get that every week.
No, he won't. And it's, you know, Edwards has a bit of a problem. And Swift, I can just see going further and further downhill.
And of course, Pittman did absolute bugger all until that long touchdown.
He did, yeah. And that, honestly, that's so annoyed me. It so annoyed me because I was winning this game. That's right, Johnny. I forgot all about it. Thank you for reminding me.
He was so wide open. He was like, what the hell?
It was proper garbage time as well, you know. It was right at the death. Well, it wasn't garbage time, the game was on, but it was right at the death, man. It was right at the end.
It was a sore one.
Yeah, it was. That stung. That really stung. I forgot.
Because that basically got him about 13 of his. Probably got him all his points, to be honest.
Yeah, most of it. No, he was. He was sitting on one catch for about 8 yards or something like that. He wasn't on a point.
And then boom. Yes.
It was so annoying. Yeah. No, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, it was a 75-yard touchdoall, or was it not, or some daft thing like that? But yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge. I think it was more than that. I think it was 80 odd. But yeah.
Well, it'll be 75, 13. No, it'll be 75 because that'll give you 13.5 plus your point.
It was 75 exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Because they took the fair catch and the kickoff, so they got on the 25-yard line, and boom, it went away.
Yeah,
that
stung, and that's what cost me the game. That won him it.
That one play where the defense decided just to ignore him.
They
did get stung by downs as well, so obviously their secondary was a bit of a sore one. But yeah, that hurt. But yeah, well done, Ross. Good win, and good luck for the rest of the season. Until the playoffs.
So Michael's back on the horse.
Yes, 94.26.
Nice 94.1. It's 5-2. Five teams on 4 5 and 2, isn't there? 4 teams on 5 and 2. Coven Badley Jets, Tartan Bears, Levy on the prayer, and myself. And we all won't be on 6 and 2 because I'm playing bloody Tartan Bears this week. But anyway, Levy on in a prayer, great one. Nice for, you know, unlucky for Ray going back to 3 and 4, but still well in the hunt. McCaffrey's
Watson killed him. You know what I mean? Watson just killed him.
He's got a quarterback problem because Garoppolo is bad. You know, both of them are the 2 biggest babies in the NFL that won't play with nothing. You know, you get guys with broken legs.
I think Hoyer got dropped as well, didn't he? He got taken out.
Yeah, he got taken out. So he needs to go and pick up McConnell if he wants to go down that route.
He had him for 1 week and he got him like 3 points. So.
But
I think I'd rather sit without him. But
he really has a quarterback issue. Has Ray needs to go and check out what's in the agency. Would be my advice. There must be better than that. But you know, because McCaffrey is going to have much better. That's a bad week, you know. Stevenson, Cooper will have better weeks with once PJ Walker gets into the swing. If it's going to be PJ Walker, Godwin will have better weeks. Hill, Hill's going to have. Oh no, that's Taysom Hill, isn't it?
Taysom Hill. But still, it's a good bit because he got a. Did he get a? Did he throw a touchdown or did he get a touchdown? It's one of the.
No, I think he ran one in, but he's doing about everything, and he is scoring points. You know, he is scoring a lot of points. He's got Schultz coming back off his bye anyway, and then he's got Myers plugged in there too. You know,
and the Dolphins' defense is good. So yeah.
I mean, he's got a fight. He's fine there. He's just got a big quarterback issue, has Ray, much like myself. But even though my quarterback's going fine, I don't know why I said that. But yeah, Michael.
The problem is he's now 2 games back in the division from the top 2.
Yeah, that is the problem. But you know, you get to 8 wins, you should be in. You know, and he's you know, it's 4 losses, 8 wins is 6 losses, so he's still got a couple in the bank. You know.
Yeah, like I say, his bench is not looking the best, so he might definitely have to find a quarterback.
It's quarterback. That's the big thing. Yeah, quarterback, and hope that Palmer keeps going like that. But Palmer always plays well against the Chiefs. That's who he scores all his touchdowns against.
Well, he's still got to play them once more, so you can keep him on for the next time.
But he's got to get rid of Watson and it's hurting Cooper big time. Mm-hmm. And Michael, great bouncing back, nice point scores. You know, he's got a lot. Halafi's been such a letdown for him this season, hasn't he?
I know, but he's got a nice spread there. I mean, Judy got 6 points, so it's pretty. Look at his bench for the bye week.
That's what I was just and you know, Connor will be coming back off IR. He's got Hopkins back, he's got Mixon back, he's got Stroud back. So you know, he's got that quarterback problem that we always talk about. But Mixon will be straight back in, I would imagine, over say Judy. And
he can put Stroud in and he can throw a couple of touchdowns to Thielen for him. That'd be nice.
He's got Hawkinson against the Packers this week. You know, he's got Etienne. Etienne seems to be doing absolutely magnificent this year. Just constantly 15 plus in this league, you know, which is.
I know, it's just crazy, because I've not drafted him when he plays because he's so fragile usually.
I know.
It's just been something happened this off season. He's stronger. It's like he's grown like a bit extra muscle to keep going.
And much like I was saying with Ray and McCaffrey, I mean, that's a bad week for Hill, just 14.8, you know.
I know, well, he went off injured, did he not? But I think he came back in.
Did he? Right, I didn't see that. But good win for Michael. Back on the horse, 5-2, marching to the playoffs once more, you would imagine.
You would have thought so, yes. Our regular season champ.
Regular season champ, yeah.
The surprise of the week, and also probably the biggest win of the week. Possibly. Scheme team beating the number 1 ranked Copenhagen Jets.
Well,
with Ridley and Higbee scoring 1.2 between the two of them.
I hate to say it, but it's about time for Mark Steens, you know what I mean? Because it's not very good. It just keeps doing really well. But
we were saying that about the running backs last week, and they got 0.3 between the 2 of them.
You know, it's you've got 63 points, and 40 of them came from your quarterback.
But yeah, 40 of them came from Allen, but the rest of his team all chipped in as well, barring 2 players. So.
I mean, but Allen scored 104 points, not 63. You know, there's only 23 other points scored in that for Mark.
That's a shame, yeah.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got, you know, Samuel have better weeks. He's got rid of Cook, obviously. He's got Metcalf coming back. He's got Dotson will have better weeks. You know, Tony will have.
I hope he played Davis this week after Thursday night.
Yeah, that's the fact. I didn't. I've got him in a few places and I didn't, so I'm quite annoyed about that. But
the answer to that is yes, he did. So.
As he played him, good. Good. But yeah, I mean, it's marked 5-2. You know, he's sitting really good. But what he doesn't want to do is go on a wee losing streak. He needs these guys to start. You know, he needs to make the right pick, start the right players, and see where it takes him. You know, but what a fantastic win for Allen. Where did that come from?
I don't know, but that's Well done, Alan. That is absolutely awesome. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's the Steelers obviously were massive for him, on.
But he traded away Diggs. Remember, was it Diggs for Ridley? Was it Diggs for?
Oh, so he did. Yeah. So he did. Yeah.
But yeah, like obviously, Mark's lost Ertz, but he might have to pick a tight end. I'm not sure how Jonah Smith's going to do for him. But yeah, but Alan's team is just. If you don't turn up like that every week, it's just flying. Like, look at he had the Ravens defense on the bench of 14 points.
And let's not forget he has given away Diggs as well, So the Ravens D and the Jags D is not a bad ones to choose between. I'm not sure I would have them both there, but Jackson, if Jackson can keep doing that, but Jackson's been frustrating this year. But if Jackson keep doing that, he's in the hunt. He's 3-4, Johnny, so he's right in the hunt.
Well, Kareem Hunt, if he's fit, will probably be the starting running back at the weekend.
Till Ford comes back, absolutely. And Harris is still getting his, I know he doesn't look very good, but I mean, he's got 12. He got the touchdown this week, so
he gets the points. So even if it's like 6 points, he's still
getting points.
Slowly bundles his way to 60 yards or catches a couple of balls for 20 yards.
I think he's a wee bit heavy on the old. He's a wee bit heavy on the Steelers, and he's a wee bit heavy on the Jags for me. But yeah, I mean, 3-4, right in the race, not far off at all.
No, there's one spot behind me in the playoffs. Yeah. So next up we have Escobar Brothers getting off the board.
Woo-hoo! Well done, Shonny boy.
Well done. Better than your bloody Orkney team.
87.9 against Farks 81. So yeah. That obviously this was the straw that broke the camel's back for Graham, and he's.
I think it was it, right? Off he go.
Laying off. I wonder what he wants for Adams. Actually, I might go Adams hunting because it shouldn't be too much. He's on the downhill spiral, really, isn't he? So
we'll give him a knock. Actually, yeah, because
I'll maybe knock on his door and see what he wants for Graham. What do you want for Adams? But yeah, he's Kamara's obviously gone now. It's Pickett. He's got to wait for Fields to come back. He's playing Pickett until Fields comes back, which is got to happen.
Obviously, Escobar brother lost Knox. Has he gone on IR? Knox, yeah.
Has he gone on IR? Has he? Yeah, he's gone.
He's just picked up Jake Ferguson for Dallas. So
that's not bad. That's a good pick.
That's a good one because he's proved to be a good target for Dafty Prescott.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he'll score points, and yeah, I mean, for Sean, it's Josh Allen's. He lives and dies by Josh Allen, Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen didn't even score well here, but he got Deontay Johnson back off IR this week. So
he had a nice week. Yeah, they were getting him the ball as well, so it was nice.
They were, and it's only going to go more. If I do think he picked up another injury though, but I think he's going to be okay. But yeah, Elliott's going to get more and more touches. He's getting it. And he seems to be getting the goal line touches, which is big.
Yeah, that's very big. Yeah, provided to get that far.
White back, Mattison's not. Mattison's still even if Akers does take over, it's still going to be a timeshare. He's still going to get his touches. Woods and Cook's back off by. So yeah, I mean, it's not terrible for Sean, but at 1-6, it's a long way to get. He basically needs to win out, I would say.
But looking at Graham's team, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's not got Kamara anymore. But he's still got Gamewell, who might still end up taking over the number one spot. He's got Adams, McLaurin. Thomas is getting the target. He's got Thielen in a bye. He's got Hubbard will come in and take over. Well, he'll help. Sanders is back, I think, but he'll still get his touches.
He'll get some touches.
Fields on IA, and he's got Chubb on IR for keeper for next year, provided he comes back.
Yeah,
so it's a bloody good team, to be honest.
He got knocked out. Chubb, losing Chubb is massive. Losing Fields is massive. You can't lose two players like that in a league like this, 16-team league. And it's a long way, if you lose two players like that. And you seen it with Chris as well. Chris was flying, and then Jefferson went, and Richardson went, and boom, it's the
3 in a row. Yeah,
it's a different dynamic completely.
Yeah, because in the East, it's like the Copenhagen Jets 1 loss in a row, Tartar Bears 1 loss in a row, Boobies 1 loss in a row, and Eagles 2 losses in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a bad couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it's great. I think Graham's done the right thing at 2-5. To say no. Do you know what? It's time for next year, and he'll still be competitive in the consolations, as you're saying. You've got to remember that there's a big difference between picking first and picking eighth.
Well, look on the bright side. If he beats Eskimo Brothers in the final, when it comes to the fifth round he got off me, he'll have the 1 and 2 pick.
Well, there you go. Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, it's massive for Graham if you know, in that sense, and he's looking for next year, and he will be competitive. I mean, Atwell's obviously touchdown dependent now, so he's not going to get many targets. But
I know it was a nice touchdown, though. But yeah, it's definitely touchdown dependent.
It's but you know, he's got. I mean, Freeman will keep getting touches as long as Williams is out. You know, I don't think Rivers is even going to upset that apple cart too much. So yeah, no. Two teams that are now looking towards consolations and looking towards next season.
Definitely, and the final one. Hey, I won. Without a decent showing by my quarterback, but mainly due to the fact that I decided last minute to put in Foreman after he was going to be the number 1 running back.
Very big. I mean,
Gibbs, so
I got you 12 points, but you know, it's a nice, great decision. Great decision, you know, to put Foreman in, obviously, but it's.
But then Gibbs's points basically came in garbage time as well.
But yeah, they did. But garbage time started in the second quarter in that game, you know, so he had a lot of garbage time to get them. But yeah, I mean, Gibbs is going to keep getting better. You know, you've got a nice running back combo there with Gibbs and Pacheco, who's going to keep getting the touches there. And Jones is, you know, it's so yeah.
That was his first game back, was it not? Oh no, he did that brief spell the week before when he had like 1 touch, but
yeah, it was his
get more
proper game back, and we you know, it was just one of those games for us. It really was. It was horrible. But T. Higgins back off your bye week as well. McPherson back off bye week. Frymouth, who knows how well you've got Goddard anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean, looking good, Johnny. And you've got Thielen to plug in there as well now.
Well, that's it. Well, I've got Thielen and Ayuk.
Yeah,
that's not a nice. Yeah, like, I think that's my starting lineup this week. I think, but
nice start, nice. Wide receiver combo there, and you know, Tua is obviously going to have much better weeks than that. So you're looking good, Johnny. Yeah, 4 and 3 and looking strong. I mean, remember, 4 and 3 is only 1 behind the leader.
You know, the daft thing is, though, I would try to pick up the Giants defense when I got home from work instead of the Raiders, but it got locked before I could finish it.
Oh, did that? They
got to work about 10 to 6, 5 to 6. By the time I got in there, it was like too late. I was like, and then I saw the Giants defense kicking off. I was like, if I lose by that, I'm going to rage it. Luckily, I didn't. But they gave away points at the end. But I think I picked him up for this week against the Jets. But
have you? Nah, that's no daft because the Jets. So, but I mean, the Jets so lives and dies by Breece Hall for me now.
Yes,
but. Yeah, and for Joe, you know, 78 points isn't a disaster in any manner of means, and you know, still 5 and 2. He's got a big game this week against me, though. The winner of that game's going to be, you know, looking very strong, and the loser of that game's in a wee bit of a fight. So,
well, obviously he's got Sanders back, so he'll be he's on a bye, but he's injured anyway, so he'll be taking place of Ahmed. He'll probably be well booted.
He will, of course, he will, and
unless Mostert doesn't play, so hopefully maybe get them just in case.
Well, if Mostert doesn't play, then Ahmed will just get a lot more touches and he'll score the points anyway. But, you know, Cup's a big one for me this week. You know, I need Cup to not have a good game, and they are playing. They've got the Cowboys defense, you know, so that's
that'll be a tough one.
That'll be a tough one for them. But yeah, you know, Cup's had a quiet week there for him, and that's kind of what's cost them. Lawrence is doing chunking along just fine. You know, St. Brown's doing just fine. London's doing okay, fine. The Eagles D is always going to score you some points. Lutz
they're playing Washington this week, are they? Eagles D.
Yeah, so that
could be quite a lot of points.
Big scoring for them because Hill does like an interception, and Lutz is kicking just absolutely fine. You know, so yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure Lutz maybe missed a kick as well, to be honest. But yeah, it's kicking well.
Things are just fine for Joe. You know, it was a loss. You take it on the chin and you move on. 78 points to win some weeks, much like what I'm doing this week as well. Just take it on the chin and move on. It's the score was fine, and there'll be better weeks ahead.
Definitely.
And it's at 5 and 1, you can afford that one. You know, you just don't want to keep losing. You want to win the next week, and that's why this week is so big for the two of us after losing this week. You know. both of us need to bounce back. And you're on a wee roll now, Johnny, so let's see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll see who we've got this week then. So week 8.
So week 8 is absolutely massive.
I'm playing Boys Are Back in Town.
So yeah, 2, 4 and 3 teams. I think we'll see that quite often this week. 2, 4 and 3 teams, I would imagine. Let me just find you. Let me find you. Come on. There you are there. So yeah,
I got Foreman in the flex, but then if it turns out he's maybe no good back, even if Johnson's back, Foreman's going to get the touches after last week's performance, at least for one more week. So
I would think so, but why have you not? Why are you not playing? Why are you not playing Gibbs? Why are you not playing Gibbs alert? Why are you not playing Gibbs alert?
Why should I?
Because he's got the backfield again. Montgomery's still out.
Is he still out?
I think so, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I've still got time to change it, but I might change my mind.
Aye, that's it. You've got.
I've got Pacheco. He gets the one running back. I've got Jones against Minnesota.
I like your bench. I've got to say, and I'm not saying that any of them on the bench are wrong to be on the bench. I'm saying that you've got a good bench, and that's always a sign of a good team. And you'll be. Are you happy about cooking 7.3? I would be.
Definitely.
Yeah,
he didn't even. I don't think he even started running back, because when I was seeing it, Murray was doing the running. It was sort of like Ken Murray was doing the running early on, but then Murray wasn't blocking, whereas Cook spent a lot of time blocking for the passing. And he's a good blocker, so that's one good thing. That's why he got back on the field. But 7 points for Cook.
Points is nada, so that's it's not nada. It's okay. It's fine. It's a pass, but it's a par, Yeah,
and my running under projection. Yes. But yeah, no, I'm happy enough with that. So
yeah, good. And elsewhere,
factory of sadness against the Copenhagen Jets. Who did play Davis, got 14 points, but the defence got 4. So he's played 2.
That's a massive. That's another. I mean, every game's really big now going in, but Sean at 4 and 3, he really would love. He needs to win this one, and Mark somehow is getting the points along the way. And there you go, Gabe Davis on 14.7, 4 for the defence. Again, that's kind of. It's a kind of 4.5 for a par 4 in it, but
yeah,
it's fine.
They got the customer Josh Allen interception, but
of course, but
keep up with them. But
he's doing fine. It's but yeah, I mean that's what you get. Allen's always going to toss one up, but yeah, against the Bills as well. It's 4 points is fine.
But he's got Perrine in at running back, because I think he's not got a running back. Yeah, Tucker and IR. Tucker did nothing anyway,
But yeah, it's that's a tough one. Obviously he's got running back issues, and when you look at Sean's team, I mean, he's plugged Pierce back in there. He'll get his touches. Henry's going to be bell cow as always. Waddle, Addison, Mayers,
chasing the flex,
catch some Chase. He's strong as an ox. And you've got Johnson there on the bench. You get Downs on the bench. You get Williams on the bench. So yeah, he's got options as well. That's not necessarily starting team, but despite the fact Mark being 5 and 2 and Sean being 4 and 3, I think Sean's a heavy favourite there.
Oh yeah, to see the prediction, I've got to go out and then go back in.
That's it. Who cares about the prediction? Doesn't matter.
That's pretty close to projections. And then I've got the Doug's up against Graham.
Yeah, so I mean, Graham's given up the ghost a little bit, and Doug hasn't yet. So you have to think Doug's favourite. 6 points from the kicker for Graham to kick it off, fine. But he's got, he's got Matt Jones in there at quarterback. So I mean, he had a better week last week, to be fair.
They did, but then you've got like Tyler Bass. He actually went for it 4th down once when he could have just kicked an easy field goal.
Yeah,
because they didn't get it, so they could have left 3 points on the board. It's a bit of a shame for Graham.
But Doug's, Doug's absolutely fit. He's got the 2 Browns in it, wide receiver. He's got Warren and McLaughlin. I know they're 2 backups, but they get their touches. Obviously, Kelsey's massive. He's getting Montgomery. He come in. He's got Spears if he wants to bring him in. But yeah, it's obviously Doug heavy favourite there to get to 5 and 3, which is uber annoying for me. Sean, Doug favourite.
You better hope you win then. If your players are behind, you're going to catch up, because here's the next one.
That's right, and there you go. I mean, I don't think Batman's boobies completely. If Garoppolo plays, then he's got, he's already got 12.8 for, Godwin beat Diggs, so that's huge.
That was a good one. But then you've got to wonder, well, if Garoppolo will actually survive the Detroit front defense. That'll be.
Well,
he's not the most agile quarterback,
and he's not. he is the most fragile,
though. Yeah. But if they can keep him up, then yeah, the defense is obviously they proved that they can throw against them last week. So
that's very much so. But you've got Walker up against the Cleveland defense, so that's going to be real tough for him. And I mean, you can see a way to find Ray winning this game quite easily. I mean, Grote's obviously favourite, but go on, Ray, you go and give him a bloody nose.
Go on, Batman, you can do it. Just to make Craig happy. There we go. And there's yourself. You're up against the
So I've got.
This is a big one here.
I had Mike Evans there right off the gate. I had Mike Evans kicking me off. So 9.9. Again, it's a par. I would say that's par for that spot. But up against Cooper Kupp and DJ Moore up against St. Brown, I'm not confident there. I am confident at the running back positions, though. I feel like I've got the better flex and I feel like I've got the better two running backs. But this one will go down the wire, I think, Johnny.
Yeah, because obviously Sanders was played. So he could put Sanders. He's not going to change the team because you could put Sanders in for Ahmed. But yeah, I do see his favourite there because obviously Jonathan Taylor's got the number. Barker's number one. Jacobs number one. Moore's number one. Just depending how. One more week with Badgent should help Moore because he did actually not bad.
He got 51 yards, did Moore, but but it was 5 catches, so he done a lot better in PPR than he did here. But again, it's kind of not quite a bogey, not worse than the par, better than a bogey, 5.5.
Yes. So then obviously we've got to see if the scheme team can carry on where they were left last week against the Raiders.
Yeah, well, it was a massive win for them. Let's see how they can kick on. And obviously, Allen's been busy this week. I mean, he's got Herbert, Kamara, Hall, Lamb, Puka, Waller, and Dell. I'd say that's pretty strong.
But go on the other kind, you've got Jackson, Hunt, Harris scored points. Kurt, Ridley's got to get there. Although I heard somewhere that Ridley does better when Zay Jones plays.
Yeah,
because a lot of the focus is on Zay Jones, and then he gets the ball, and he's not getting it at the moment because it's all going to Kurt because he's getting doubled up. And Higbee should do better. Pickens spoke, and he's got the Ravens defense back in against Arizona, which could be a big scorer.
The Steelers aren't giving away. The Steelers aren't giving away many points, so that's my problem there. Needs to get both the Jaguars receivers. He's heavily involved in the Jacksonville game. He's got Harris. The Jacksonville-Pittsburgh game, he's got Harris, he's got Kirk, he's got Ridley, and he's got Pickens.
Well, guess what game he'll be watching at 5 o'clock on Sunday then?
I'll bet. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, who we got next?
We have Eskimo Brothers against Hyde and Zeke.
Oh, well, this is the battle.
There we go.
Battle of the bogeys, yeah.
I know we don't care what the predictions are, but I'm going to have to go in and see what they're projecting for this one.
It's Sean's 10-point favourite, especially, but he's on 41.96 now. He's had Josh Allen 31 points, and Rashad White is 10.9 is absolutely fine.
Because he's receiving, but honestly, I can't see that press. It's going to 31 points.
No, neither can I. So it's a long way for Graham from here, but
picking up Kincaid was a good pickup though.
Yeah, brilliant. Super.
I think he got him in the waivers on Wednesday. Then the Thursday they said that he was basically going to be the number one tight end. So
yeah, it was a massive pickup for him. It's probably trade bait probably, but yeah, he's the game's not over yet, I would say. But Sean's looking like he might go 2 in a row, and you never know. But once you get into a wee one and run, Johnny, you never know.
I know, definitely. It's a good start. Then we've got the Blue Team Patriots up against Le'Veon and a prayer.
So I mean, again, this is a Peterhead derby then, yeah. But it's for 22 points from Mayfield's a great start, but Fourth from the Bills D, not so great. But, if he's going to have to run with Reynolds and, Bourne's kind of hit and miss, isn't he, a bit? And whereas Michael's just loaded, he's got Smith, he's got Etienne, he's got Hill, he's got Olave, he's surely got to get better. Hawkinson.
Gee, he's got Mixon on the bench, though.
I'm not convinced I wouldn't be starting. I think I'd be starting Stroud in this one,
I would. If I've got Stroud in my team, I'd be starting Stroud everywhere. But
he's got Mixon on the bench as well.
I wonder, has he changed his team?
Not done his team yet.
No,
I don't think he's done his team. He's not going to play. He's not going to play Judy over Mixon. No way, no how.
Wouldn't have thought so.
So he's still got to do his team. But Chris is off to a decent start. So it's Michael's got to chase him down now. But I still fancy him to do it.
He take up a really good start because he's finally taken Mims out of his team.
Yes, that's a great start.
Well done, you done it.
But so it's going to be an interesting week, Johnny. And week 8, it's what you're into homes. You're kind of on the final lap after this week. 6 to go. You got to start thinking about making your move. So massive week, and we'll see how it goes.
Definitely, it's a good one. Obviously, you'll be getting a bit worried with everybody catching up on you.
I mean, listen, I was after week 5, I was 5-0, and there was only a couple on. There wasn't that 5-0. I was flying. Now I'm 1 game away from 10th place.
Yeah, but then on the bright side, though, if they all win and you lose, you'll still be top of your division because you're 3-0 in your division. So you have 1 more week of leeway.
Yeah, but still, it's I don't need them all. Everyone being 5-3, that would be uber annoying. So I need the win this week. Sorry, Joe.
You need to go shopping for Adams.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how this week goes first. I'm not going shopping for anyone this week.
Yeah, but no, it's very close.
Tight. It's the next couple of weeks will open things up a little bit, I would think, and there'll be a couple of teams will get away at the top, and there'll be many teams mixing it in the middle, and we've already dropped a couple off, but I think a couple of those 3 and 4s will kind of fall, maybe start falter a little bit.
Well, you got to imagine the Patriots will get better, but I can't remember, there's so far in the season that there's only 2 points between 1st and 13th.
Yeah, it's
2
crazy,
wins.
Isn't it?
That's how mental it is. Just means that everybody's getting better and we're just stuck the same.
Well, it's at the end of the day, it's fantasy football, and it's anything can happen.
But yes, but no, it's been a good week. We'll see how we get on for the next one.
We will indeed.
And good luck to everybody, apart from Doug, obviously.
Good luck, everyone, apart from Doug.
And obviously who we're playing against. But
absolutely. Sorry, Joe, but
that's a given. You know what I mean? Sorry, Ross. I know you're only a little along the road, but I hope you lose.
You're only 5 and you'll only be 5-3 if you lose, Joe. That's fine. Whereas I really need the 6th win, please, because I've went 2 in a row.
Yeah, you don't want to go 3 in a row. No, well, those belchers behind you.
No, thank you.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching. Well, when you catch up and watch, because I don't watch it at the moment.
And
thank you for joining me, Craig. Good point. They can listen to it with a hangover in the morning.
Exactly. Pleasure, Johnny. Always fun.
Always.